Hi everybody, and today I want to talk about philosophy and all the process of thinking and where does it lead a human being to. So basically there is a concept. There are lots of, at least nowadays, people who are, I think, they're enjoying the process of finding new things through their mind too much. I will explain what I'm really talking about. So for example, it's really just called overthinking. Like there are some situations when you are thinking too much, when instead you should really act like a retard, a complete retard. Because I think that there has been always some kind of a thread between, between, like there is guys on top, there is guys that are extremely like the stupid as fuck, and there are some guys in the middle, and most of us basically in the middle. What is our problem? We have something called like idea, something like we are striving to something, but at the same time we are thinking too much, something like autism, something like that, because we are actually thinking too much, and that usually leads to not a lot of connections. When on the other hand, those guys on up and down are basically having a lot of connections through their stupidity, through action, because the best way to get something is to actually do it. A great example, Forrest Gump. I know it's a fiction character, but at the same time it really shows what is the reality is. Like, he got so much success only because he was stupid enough to act, and nothing like, but I also want you to not just stupidly act, but always base your actions on some knowledge. So there's always needs to be a golden middle, because you shouldn't be a retard, and at the same time you should never think too much, because I know that philosophy is great, whole concept of philosophy, but at the same time I think that philosophy without influence and money and without any actions it leads to is utterly useless. So I think that philosophy is great. It's only one fraction, like when it leads to something useful action. For example, if you think about something, you write a book about something and it gets a world a better place, or when you have enough influence and money to make it real and to make others' life real. So remember to think about on your free time, but never get into it too deep. And when you need action, and you will absolutely know when you need to act, like deep inside I can assure you. When you need to act, just turn off your brain. Brother, it's easier than you think. Just turn off your brain and act like a stupid retard, and you will have mind-blowing results. See you.